let's get back into it, man. Dimash Kudaibergen. I think it's Dimash Kudaibergen. But hey, Battle of Memories, man. Somebody sent me this. This is a request because people have said, no, you know, we're close to finishing with Dimash. There's a whole bunch of Dimash ones that you still haven't done. So I'm like, okay, I stand corrected, man. Let's go. So, Battle of Memories, as you know, this is grade the form. We're grading all music out of 3 specific categories, which is sound, lyrics, and obviously vocal ability of the artist. You know what we're giving Dimash already. That goes without saying. But let's check the rest of it, man. Let's check the rest of it. And yeah, this seems like it's something different. Let's rock and roll, people. Let's get back into it, man. I've got some days to catch up. Let's roll. Grade the form.
等到那时候啊，我担心的是这段记忆就得永远留在你脑袋里，值吗？
那让凶手逍遥法外值吗？让我跟我太太永远活在恐惧中值吗？
That sounds very James Bondy. Very James Bondy. Okay, so it's Chinese.
我担心的是这段记忆就得永远留在你脑袋里，值吗？
那让凶手逍遥法外值吗？让我跟我太太永远活在恐惧中值吗？
What we got?
我们不能为了抓到一个怪物，而去制造另外一个怪物。
从岁月走过，把真相遗落，你我的寂寞该从哪里人走？绝望的沉默。
This actually's got a bit of a Minority Report feel. Remember that movie with Tom Cruise when they put something on your head and went through your memories? Just what I'm actually seeing over here. As you know, this is very James Bondy. Yeah, we needed Dimash in a song like this, man. We needed Dimash to be in one of those like sick, slick songs, man. Let's go.
激动的诉说，都不是挽救，而是手足无措。幸福从最高点坠落，抹在回忆两阵烛火，恍如割舍的人舍你舍我，拿得走感想，拿不走感动。
I love it when he does this kind of vocal because it's got those like slight highs, slight, you know, the slight elevation to his voice, right? But like I like the way it's like if you actually picture it, it's like these small waves. Make no mistake, he's probably gonna let rip shortly, right? But I love it when he just keeps you on that surface for a bit and then just knocks you out the water. You know what I mean? I love that about Dimash. So good with the vocals, it's madness. Let's go. I like that line. Time can be taken away, but never old dreams. I love that. Time can be taken away at any time. For anybody who hasn't heard my analogy before with regards to life, is I always equate life to a jar of marbles, right? And so I'm saying if you had to like calculate your life now, whatever your age is now, let's say 30, 35, calculate from 35 to 80, calculate how many days are left. Let's average it out at 80 years old, right? Take that amount of days, however many thousand days, take that amount of days and get marbles and put them in a big glass jar. And every day when you wake up, take one of those marbles and throw it, give it to the kid, throw it in the garden, throw it away, whatever it is, right? But every single day, take a marble out of that glass jar. And all of a sudden, you will see a representation of life that is pretty scary. Because before you know it, you have less marbles, and you won't know you won't understand how did this jar get so empty so quickly. The reason we don't take life the reason we take life for granted is because we can't visually see that. We can't visually see our life fleeting away, right? But if you had to do that, if you had to literally do the task of putting marbles in a jar, right, and then take one out every single day, when you were going to wake up one morning and say, shit, that jar's almost empty. And that's if you're lucky, that's if you get to the bottom of the jar. You could one day bump the jar and it crashes and all of your marbles get lost in one day. Appreciate life, people. It's important. Let's go, man.
做旧梦，为你几番过我都才会懂得忘我的感动。
Like mad James Bond. Even the sound is James Bondy, man. Let's go.
今天我太太看我的眼神，就像看一个怪物。
危险的冷漠，隐藏的疼痛，都着着渴求，挣扎可以被动。最在乎的人，能伤人最久。 因为还有爱，沉默情绪汹涌，幸福从最高点坠落，摩擦回忆酿成烛火，恍如割舍的人。
He suits this, you know. He would suit the movie, actually, not just singing the song for the movie. I don't know what his acting skills are like, but if you actually, Dimash is a good-looking guy, man. If you had to put Dimash in this kind of like sort of action movie, I think he could probably fit in. I don't know his acting skills. Now, that's something. Obviously, he's an unbelievably passionate person, and I think he's so talented that he could probably master that too. At the end of the day, but it'd be cool to actually have seen. It'd be cool to see him in a movie. I don't know if he is. If he is in something like that, let me know, man.
酿成烛火，恍如割舍的人舍你舍我，拿得做感伤，拿不做感动，曾不怕割舍一切，只在意相拥，拿得做奢狂，拿不做。
Crazy stuff going on there, man. I have to see this movie. We want to see this movie, man. His voice is something special. Hey? It doesn't matter what you put this man in. Whatever song you put this man in, this man just, you know what I mean? People like ask him, like, how much vocal do you want? And then Dimash is just like, yes. Let's go.
拿不走感动，曾不怕割舍一切，只在意相拥。拿得走奢狂，拿不走旧梦，为你去翻滚波动，才会懂得忘我的感动。
You know, he suits the movie trailer vibe from a musical perspective. I'd love to see him actually do a song for the British James Bond, right? Or for more like Hollywood type movies, because he suits this trailer vibe. If you could actually put it, this man deserves to just be in Hollywood, man, making music like that. Hans Zimmer needs to use this person for those epic movies like The Last Samurai, Gladiator, Interstellar. Could you imagine Dimash's voice in those type of movies? Just the vocal, like we don't have to worry about the actual lyrics and whatever else. Just using the vocal with that instrumentation just adds so much. His voice would add so much to it. And Dimash is a chameleon, man. He can do anything. He can go even like the more feminine voice, the more masculine voice. He can go the highs, the lows. He can do literally anything. You can just punch it into Dimash's computer in his brain, and it's game over. It's done. I mean, he'll do anything you want. You know what I mean? So I'd love to see him do more stuff on the Hollywood front. I think it would be cool if he could like sort of connect with the the screening guys that can actually do this type of stuff. You know what I mean? The on-screen guys. But anyway, okay. Right, you guys know what I'm scoring this. I'm not even going to say it. I popped it on the screen. I put it up here already. And yeah, this is very cool, man. I wouldn't even mind watching this movie. If they actually had subtitles, I'd 100% watch this movie. Is it one of my favorite songs? Absolutely not. It's not, right? But it's Dimash at the end of the day. And I find whatever he sings on absolutely brilliant, right? But there are 9, 10, 12, 15 other performances of Dimash that I would listen to again and again and again and again. This suited this. Obviously, you don't go and listen to movie songs again and again. But yeah, anyway, either way, it's Dimash and he's absolutely brilliant. I love you all, man. Please put your grading down below and let me know what you think. Love you all. Please stay safe, please stay healthy. Peace.